My friends, I'm tzedakah. Tzion b'mishpat tipode v'shover b'tzedakah. So we all want to merit the redemption with Mashiach, and as the Rebbe said, that the way of hasting this happening is by studying subjects of and related to the Bet HaMikdash. So let us go to the Bet HaMikdash, but let us go to the heart of the Bet HaMikdash. And what I mean by that, moving straight into the Kodesh HaKadoshim, the holiest of holiest section of the Bet HaMikdash, and in there was the holiest of holiest, the Aron HaKodesh, as it's called actually, the Holy Ark, which contained in it the tablets, the first set which was broken, unfortunately, and the second set which is complete. Where exactly is it? So many rumors, so many opinions, some valid, some completely fantasy. But let us get some sources. The Rambam, Maimonides, what describes this matter, this issue, and this is what it says in the 4th chapter of Hilchos Beis HaBechira, the laws of the Beis HaMikdash, the laws of the chosen place, the chosen house, which is the Beis HaMikdash, on the place that God chose for it to be over there. And any moment now we will merit for it to come back and be there. So this is what the Rambam says. The ark was placed on a stone in the western portion of the Holy of Holies. In addition, says the Rambam, not only the ark was posted over there, but it was also a lefon of tzintzenes haman, a vial of the manna, which was the food that fell from heaven every day. And they put away a vial to be put away forever, as well as Aaron's staff, the staff which was partially involved with redeeming the Jewish people from Egypt, was also there. And then the Rambam goes into what seems to be a historical, interesting curiosity. And then he says, when Shlomo HaMelech built the temple, and he knew that eventually it will be destroyed, so he constructed a chamber deep in a maze-like vaults underneath the area of the Kodesh HaKadoshim and the mountain, deeply in the building, in the mountain, where eventually, as it says, that King Yehoshua, who was considered a righteous king, and he commanded that the ark be placed in the chamber built by Shlomo HaMelech. And the Rambam brings a verse in Divrei Hayamim recording this event. Then he continues and saying, and by the way, the Urim v'Tumim, the breastplate in the second temple, didn't function. I guess the batteries didn't work. The Urim v'Tumim, which was the breastplate with the stones of the 12 tribes, the names of the 12 tribes engraved that is on the stones, which whenever there was a serious matter to affecting the Jewish people, the Kohen would ask God and the answer would come through the lighting up of different letters. I guess must have been the first tablet, which apps, etc. And it didn't function in the second temple. But nevertheless, it was made so that the Kohen should be able to have his 8 garments. A lot to be discussed on this matter. But first of all, what the Rambam says over here is that the Aron HaKodesh, the Holy Ark, is not in the Vatican, not in Ethiopia. It is actually somewhere underneath the mountain in one of the vaults that Shlomo HaMelech built. Now the question here is, why is the Rambam telling us this? The Rambam is a book of laws. The Rambam is not the book of history. And what's the connection between the breastplate not working? Very briefly, what the Rambam is stating, that although the Aron HaKodesh, the Holy Ark, is not in its place, the holiness of the Bet HaMikdash has not been diminished. particularly in the Second Temple when it wasn't there, as he says. During the time of the Second Temple, the Aron HaKodesh was not over there. So the question is, so what made it holy? What made the Beis HaMikdash holy? What made this Kodesh HaKadoshim holy if the main item, the Aron HaKodesh, isn't there? Therefore the Rambam says it is there. You just don't see it. Shlomo HaMelech built 2 places for it. Obviously upon the directive of God, because the whole construction was by divine inspiration. So God told him, build one upstairs and one downstairs. When the right time is for it to be upstairs, it's upstairs. When there's time for it to be downstairs, it's downstairs. And that's why he's also bringing in the whole idea of the breastplate. The breastplate was there, it just didn't function. We didn't see the message of God.